heavyweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion in DC, as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You got to be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak of.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who was an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to. But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George St. Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to be George St. Pierre.
And he's got more SBs than you.
He does. He's a man.
Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Joe accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Oh, nice combination of kicks once again.
Oh, nice counter, yes.
Takedown defense is there.
Oh!
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising his technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to his position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by GSP.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Midway through round one. moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground. Huge elbow there. We might get a stoppage here soon. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
Double leg lands. Final seconds of the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Second round, straight ahead.
Excellent job that last round. Your accuracy is through the roof. I want you to keep doing that. Put those combinations together. Everything is...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. That kick block. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Mike gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Takedown defense holds up. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. That was a slick transition.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by St. Pierre.
He's got to be careful here.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh my goodness, he's getting it tight.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Also looked like maybe the fighter had defended that properly, but Nurmagomedov once again gets the takedown.
Khabib has fantastic chain wrestling. It's not just one attack that you have to worry about. It's the second and third level of his wrestling that usually gets guys down to the ground.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by GSP. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St. Pierre. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Lands an elbow there.
Hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement.
Nurmagomedov's back into full guard. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. St. Pierre's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. And very effective with the ground and pound.
This is where he wants to be.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now. White setting up for an armbar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
1 minute to go in the round.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
Great submission defense.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Nurmagomedov stacking half guard. He's very comfortable here.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Two minutes now to go. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, St. Pierre's back in full guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or flee.
Oh, huge elbow! Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Great job last round. You got the win. Moving forward, you have to get another one. Remember, your wrestling is way better than hits. Striking is where we have an issue.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. And he blocks the shot there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter round. Nice judo toss for him there. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. Oh, he's got to be careful there.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going.
All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's going to be difficult, but hey.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
He's going to guillotine.
That guillotine is officially tight. Final seconds of this fight. St. Pierre's going for an arm here. Ooh, and there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the locker.